Alright, much better. The stream's up this time. Alright, so let's move you over there. And let's see what you got. Alright, cool. Nice quick warp. So you'll see a lot of people when they mirror like this, you'll see a lot of people either call the duck and then bonk, or you'll just see them call the duck and come down here. Reason being, if you want to hold down right here and you flute from the stairs, and you're gonna get stair drag like that. So solution to that is either not being on the stairs or to just do a right into down right. I find right into down right is better, just so you can read this dead rock. You hold right, read the dead rock, and then do the down right whenever it's safe. All right, you wanna walk all the way up to the ladder before you menu, just to make sure that you're on the right spot. Okay. Not sure if you do Waffle House or not, but that kind of looked like it went tits up a bit, so whatever. Survive, get out of here. Yeah, you should be attempting those dashes anyway, because so Dead Rock has 4 ways that it can go. Guessing that you don't do Waffle House, which is fine. So for these dashes specifically, you want them to always be dashes. Even if this Dead Rock is in your way, he's got like a 3 out of 4 chance to not be fully in your way. Same with any other Dead Rock. See, I had to hit him to stun him, but he wasn't actually in the way. So get a little more aggressive on those. Okay. I'm a little concerned because that looks like a default. Like, that doesn't look like... That looks like something that you plan to do every time, and I would not plan to do that every time, but you were down like 4 hearts, so it's fine. So for this part... So you had this bit right, but you're a little too careful when you're hammering, so you want to go up to the first peg, menu to hammer, and then you just want to buffer diagonals while the hammer's going. And then that'll put you in position. So get your hook speed, menu to hammer, buffer diagonals. And then there's a meme that this TR Quick Warp is free. And it most definitely is not free. So here I menu to Quake to try to hit the Quick Warp. The lineup for the Quick Warp is actually like 1 pixel to the left of that. So essentially, Link's head has to be like fully within the portal. And I ended up 1 pixel to the right here. I ended up there, so I could have been either there or there. This is why you do this Quake menu, to make sure that you're lined up with that. But if you don't get the Quick Warp, it's fine. You don't want to like try to adjust to it or anything. All right, let me go back actually. I want to watch your inputs for this. Okay. So I just watched your inputs, and all you did there was just use Quake. What you want to do actually is you want to item dash here. Reason being, if you don't item dash here, you're gonna take the 20 frames to jump off, or you'll have to quick hop off. This just lets you see. I'm in item dash. I'm in super speed state right now, and this just always gives you the first frame ledge hop. This is it's free to go for, and if you don't hit it, you'll know, because I don't know how to describe it. Link's walk cycle is a bit weird when he's in super speed state. So this is not super speed state, but this is. So you'll know if you hit it or not. Yeah, and that's just to get this first frame ledge hop every time. Otherwise, you're going to have to quick hop off of here, and that introduces human error frames. And again, the Quake Dash is just free to go for, so might as well. You are the only speedrunner that I know that doesn't mash buttons during cutscenes. So you have two options for this cane menu. Where did you do it? Probably after the cut. Oh, right while you're spinning up the Quake. Okay. So it's fine, I guess. So I actually do it here when I'm in the air. But there's another option here, is that you don't menu to cane right away, and that you use it here, so that you don't bonk off of these pots. Just something to think about. If you like the menu there, then do the menu there. Yeah, when you slide into a room like that, that means that you're, like, watch right here. So you walked this tile. That's not optimal. Basically, I start when the iris is like in this arc. That's when I press the dash button. It's not. It's hard for me to explain, but yeah, you can dash about, what would that be, 3 frames before you did. So. Yeah, so you can actually be up against that pipe and still hit the thing. Because here, you've got like 3 pixels-ish of quote-unquote wasted movement. Now, it's only a couple of frames, but it was that up. You didn't need that heart. You should almost never get that heart. Okay. Alright. If your default plan is to mirror out, then that's fine. What you did is completely fine. I'm not going to go into the fast strat. Just, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. If you want to learn the fast strat, let me know. Let's see that again. So this guy has 2 RNGs. He can go up or he can go down. If he goes up like this, you actually want to walk like halfway into the room at regular speed and then slash. So what that will do is that will give him time to like bounce around up here and give you an easier kill right here. And he could actually jump so far this way that he drops the key right here and you can walk up for a key dash. But yeah, if he goes down, just walk out of the door. So walk out of the door and use that time to... So walk out of the door. Okay, he's going up. Going up. Get your key dash. Pretty sure the RNG is frozen. This is just assuming you don't need the fairy. Or you're kind of... Or if you know he's not going to drop one. Let's try and get it down. Yeah. See, when he goes down like that... When he goes down like this is fine, because you'll be able to just meet him there. And then it doesn't really matter if he gets the thing or not. Or if he drops the fairy or not, because you're just going to get it no matter what. So... Okay. Yeah, waiting for that heart was definitely worth it. Waiting for those chain chomps, not really. Alright, let me see what pattern they gave you, actually. Okay, your right side is wide open here. I know I always default to the left as well, and what I would have done here is when I enter the room, my eyes are on this left chomp. He's gonna come over and block, so now I look to the right, wide open. And if they're both blocked, then just do your backup and put the block here, wait for it to aggro, explode it, push the block, etc. I guess it would be better if I demonstrated that. So here, my right side is open, or my left side is open. Here, neither side is open, so I go for the backup. That. This loses about 3-ish seconds. Optimally, you want sword beams here. Is this going to give me beams? Yes. Optimally, you want sword beams here, so you can do that. But yeah, the left and the right side work exactly the same. So whatever you do here on the left side will work over on the right side. And if it's open, you should definitely take it, because the backup just takes way too much time. So definitely spend a lot of time in that room getting used to the RNGs and what you should do on each one. Okay. I don't know if you always do this, and that's kind of some of the weirdness about doing a VOD review for someone that like hasn't seen a lot of your gameplay. This is just for... Okay, I'm just gonna die then. You don't actually have to wait for this anti-fairy. As long as you're holding right out of the door, you're gonna beat it every single time. You didn't need those arrows. You already had 20. You're gonna get 5 before Ice Armos, and then it's up to you whether you want to go for Mike's arrows from there or not. Okay. So that is the optimal RNG. Oh, okay. Alright, so this is gonna take a while to try and get the right RNG. Trying to get the down left RNG. There it is. Alright. That's the best RNG because A, it's the fastest, and B, you look like a fucking baller if you hit it. So, what am I doing here? Well, you got this part right. Oh, didn't freeze the RNG. Got this part right, but essentially, so kind of like in the one key guard room in Hyrule Castle, you want to hit that skull away, but then you want to spin, and then that will hit the pokey. See, the RNG is frozen. I guess I can go through what I do for all of these RNGs. So for this one, you want to go far enough down that you're not going to hit the switch with your spins, but not far, like, not too far down or else you're going to get hit. So, like, there-ish is fine. And then you want to stand under the key, charge a dash going left to right, that'll knock away the skull, go through the door. You should skip the bunny beam every time with this RNG. Now it's stupid. You actually have to wait for the key. So. Alright, so here's the RNG that I want. So he's going to be going down left. So you get your knockback, you get your spin off, and then you want to post up on the left wall to set up a key dash. Now, you can't be too low here, or the laser will hit you, and you can't be too high or else you're going to miss the key. Like here, I think I'm too high, so... Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. If you don't want to do this key dash, that's fine. You can still dash over and just cancel before you hit the door. That's another room that has 4 or 5 different RNGs. There's switch, there's down left, up right, down right. I think there's 4 different RNGs for that room. But all of the RNGs go the same way every time, so you only have to learn wherever he spawns. He's going to do the same thing every time. So definitely spend some time in that room. Get used to those RNGs. Did you get bunnied? No, you're not bunnied. So if you didn't get bunnied, you don't have to tap A here. You can just walk over to the chest. The reason for tapping A is that sometimes it will allow you to skip some of the poof cutscene from when you unbunny. But if you're not bunnied, then it's just a loss of 5 frames. Not a huge deal, but... Alright, so here you want to hit this switch, but you want to go to about here. Sorry, it's You want to take this dash line here, and you can actually be a little lower because the door will suck you in. This may actually not be good. Okay, it is good. Yeah. So this, you kind of just want to get a little clearance from the corner here, and you'll dash under these anti-fairies every single time. And then, even if you look like you're a bit low, the door is gonna let you in. It's just gonna suck you in. Good. Good. Okay. The only note that I have here is you wanted Link to face up before you started charging that sword for this exact reason, because here you can poke him. And then, since you hesitated... So here, you didn't hesitate, that's good. But here, you got hit, and then you hesitated, you slash your sword a couple times, and then that leads to you getting hit again here. So... I would say spend more time in that room, not because you don't know what to do, just because it's fun. It's a fun room to practice. Good. Okay. Alright, that was good. I'm just going to show you something that's slightly faster, but there's nothing wrong with what you're doing here. You can actually just place a second block while this is in flight, and then explode your block, get your iframes, and go down. Because if you... Like, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just a little slow because of this bonk. Can't even do this. So 958 versus I think I got a 911 the other way. Yeah. So saves about 40 frames to do the double block down. Yeah, and if you really want to confuse the hell out of a commentator, do something like this. Oops. Damn it. See, it did work. Do something like that. If you're on live stream and you want to make Foxless mad. That's not any slower than what you're doing, so it's fine. Okay, so this is actually important here. It seems innocuous. So you probably know this, but if you walk just cardinal right here, you can't pick up that pot. You need to nudge up a little bit. So what I do is when Link's on the edge, I just do an anti-pump and hit this from the left side. Reason being, you end up walking below the button here, and that's just wasted movement. So you just do one single anti-pump, grab the pot, throw it, go to the right, and then go to the left. It's only a couple frames, but those add up. Okay, what strat are we using here? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. That guy's a jackass. So, your dash line here is just along the bottom of this. If you nudge off of this pipe, you'll always get a key dash here. There's a way that you can set it up from over here too, but just nudge off the pipe. It's like 2 frames slower to get it every time. Yeah, that guy's a jerk. Yeah, that was dangerous. So you actually, if you're gonna do this, you actually want to cancel your dash, like, when you're on these flaps here. Because there's only one RNG where this guy can hit you when he's here, and even if you get it, you're gonna get the hit, and you're gonna be in iframes before he's able to collide with you. That was dangerous as fuck, though. Honestly, if you like the cane dash, do it. But honestly, if you just put it there and you don't cane dash, you just walk onto these blue tiles and then you blow it up and you walk over here, then this guy can't actually get in your way. It's a little bit slower, but you're kind of doing the room slow anyway, so just consistency. So, gotta slash him 3 times. Be a little closer to him. Definitely be closer than that. I'm not sure that hit double hits, actually. Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can be a little closer than that, but yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just remember to hit the blue one 3 times. So the only problem with front door strats on Trinex is that it's a 50-50 shot that the ice head is gonna put the ice on the floor. And while backdoor strats may look scary, they're actually safe. Since I'm back behind him here, he's never gonna hit me with a head attack. And since you're getting this fire rod shot off on this ice head so quickly, did that wrong. So what you do? You wait until your shadow is aligned with this line in the wall. Too far left. Okay. Alright. So that's your lineup. That's your clean dash line up to Trinex. No, it isn't. It's the other one. This line. That line. That's your clean dash line up to get behind Trinex. And as long as you're holding left out of here and you face up and dash, I guess you could do a dash turn if you wanted also. And the timing just works out perfectly here. See, this is a clean dash line. You're never gonna hit Trinex. And this menu here just lets you know if you're lined up, or sometimes you end up here and you need to nudge over a bit. Sometimes you overshoot and you need to nudge to the right a bit. So, get behind him, shoot the head, 2, 3, 4. And then you refreeze him. So, menu, dash, freeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, refreeze, switch to fire rod, 5, freeze the ice head. Now, you'll see that I freeze the ice head and then I dash down. That doesn't speed up the fight at all. What that does is it lets the timer, because if I don't do this, like, I can definitely not do that, but then my third slash is going to be a little wonky. Yeah, I need some practice with this boss. So, because you're... like, even if you're short dashing here, just charge the dash, because you need to let the head, get fully stunned. And then also that will allow you to get some better timing. So that this guy doesn't fuck you over. Because if I don't charge this dash here... yeah, I did get it in on time, but like if you're not quick enough here, you can actually get the third slash to do the frame perfect refreeze, and that's not great. Now, sometimes this guy swings down. You just have to read the RNG here and let him do whatever he wants to do. Yeah, see, he just unfroze. So, but if you freeze, dash down. Now, sometimes you'll need 5 slashes for this guy, and sometimes you'll only need 4. It all depends on your altitude variable, and if you get a spooky splash or not. So, something to play around with. Alright, that's my thoughts.